Amazon knows what kinds of products I like to buy, Google knows what I want to search for before I finish typing, and Facebook finds my friends online before I even look for them. These web giants are able to operate this way because they use web analytics to track user data. It's made each of them an online powerhouse and continues to be one of the most important resources for businesses worldwide. Today, we're going to be learning about how data can be used to enhance the learning environment in your classroom using the awesome power of learning analytics. Learning analytics seek to collect, measure, analyze, and report on data about learners. We can use what we learned from analyzing web analytics to understand and enhance learning and learning environments. There is an enormous quantity of data that researchers track to understand the learning process, but you don't need to be a statistician to use learning analytics, and an understanding of just a few key data points can help you augment your course and facilitate individual learners. Here at TCC, we use the learning management system Canvas to host courses online. As it so happens, Canvas has an outstanding learner analytic function built right into each course shell that tracks student data over time. Let's take a look. Here we are in a Canvas course shell. On this page, we have 3 different graphs for 3 different datasets about the whole course. The first graph is for activity, and it tracks page views in blue. Student actions like discussion posts or quizzes are represented in orange. The next dataset indicates assessment submissions. Each bar represents an assignment. The color green represents percentages of students who have turned an assignment in on time. Yellow indicates the percent of students who turned an assignment in late, and red the percent of students who have not turned an assignment at all. Our final graph tracks grades over time based on points possible for the assessment. Each bar represents one assignment, quiz, or grade. The thin line indicates the range of scores for students in your course on a particular assignment. The thick blue bar indicates the 25th through 75th percentile of scores. The narrow black line shows us the median score for the class. So, it's great that we have all this data, but what do we do with it? Well, we can examine each of our data sets and extract information from each based on trends that we find. For instance, if I see that activity in a class is dipping in a week where many discussion posts are required, I can remind my students that interaction is a requirement for the week's grade. As for assignments, I can examine my graph and find that a lot of students are turning in a particular assignment late. This could indicate a great many things. I could be overburdening my students, my directions may not be entirely clear, or I've chosen to make a big project due the same time as many other college professors, inhibiting the productivity of my students. Data on grades can be very informative. Take this dataset for example. Here we have a 100-point assignment. We see that our range of scores spans from 50 to 85. We can tell from our graph that the bottom 25% of our class scores in the range of 50 to 70, and that's no good. 50% of our class scores between 70 and 80, which is alright, and the top-ranking 25% of our class scores between 80 and 85. If the bottom 25% of your class is scoring very low, and our high achievers in the top 25% are not breaking a 90, we can conclude that there is a significant problem with the course. This might be because of the students, an external factor, or the assessment. There may be a problem on the learner's end, perhaps they are not reviewing the course material well enough. An external factor might be affecting grades. For instance, a testing center might have lost internet connection in the middle of an assessment. Or there could be a problem with the assessment itself. Maybe the test is too hard, or assessment items are confusing. There are many possibilities. Take some time to examine your course and query your students to get to the bottom of the issue. There's a lot to know about learning analytics, and Canvas offers even more data tracking methods than what we've explored today. For more assistance on gathering and interpreting data in Canvas, please contact the Center for Distance Learning. We hope you enjoyed this DL Short on learning analytics. Keep an eye out for more episodes. We'll see you again next time.